Welcome to my channel. I am the Astro Geek. If you are new to my channel and you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the ZWO Seestar S50 Smart Telescope. If you're not sure what a smart telescope is, it is an all-in-one smart device for doing astrophotography or electronically assisted astronomy. This video is not in any way sponsored by ZWO. I purchased the smart scope myself on pre-order several months ago. Also, in the interest of full disclosure, this is not the first unboxing of this Seestar S50. I've had this for about a week and a half. I've unboxed it, I've used it a little bit, created some first impressions, and I have repackaged it for this video. So there will be some small differences between this unboxing and when it arrives brand new on your doorstep. Alright, let's get unboxing. This is the retail box that it comes in. I have removed it from the shipping box. Opens very easily, just pull the tab, pull the top off. Go ahead and set it down and pull it out. One thing that I was very pleasantly surprised with when I did the original unboxing was this handy hard case in which it arrives. I did not know that it came with a hard case. So this is very useful. It is molded styrofoam, as you can see, with the Seestar logo on the front. To open it, simply pull the two tabs on either side of the carry handle and it hinges right open. It comes with this handy quick start guide, which includes all of the instructions you need to download the app for your smart device, whether Android or iOS, go through the initial pairing steps, and get started with the smart telescope. I will say that I was very impressed with the ease of the pairing process. I was up and going in a couple minutes. It was very quick and painless. It comes with this black carbon fiber tripod. You will see on the mounting plate of the tripod this green bubble level. So you can simply set the tripod down and verify that it is level before attaching the Seestar S50. I'll also point out the legs do extend a few inches, but even fully extended, the height of the telescope is only about 1 foot. Fortunately, it is a standard mounting screw, so you can very easily purchase a separate tripod with more height if you need it. Alright, now this is the S50 itself. You can see everything is completely self-contained in the device. The mounting plate for attaching to the tripod is right here on the bottom. It attaches very easily. Simply insert the screw on the tripod into the S50, turn it a few times until it stops, and you're done. You'll see on the front of the Seestar device the Seestar logo. This is the charging port right here on the side, and in the back is the power button. Simply press and hold for about 1 second. You'll hear the two quick beeps, and the power button will light up indicating that it is powered on. Comes with 4 LED indicator lights, which indicate the charge level. Right now, 3 bars are lit up, so it's about 3/4 full, which is similar to how it arrived on delivery. It's going through a little bit of a start routine if you hear those noises. I'll continue the unboxing. This is a USB Type-C charging cable. additional manual with safety guidelines and warranty information. And it comes with this very handy accessory. This is a solar filter, so you can actually use this to take pictures of the sun. Back to the device. The telescope and camera are actually housed in this arm right here, which will spin out when it's in use. It will remain in the down position until you go into the Smart app and enter one of the 4 viewing modes, which include solar, lunar, scenery, and stargazing. Alright, I've now placed the Seestar S50 into scenery mode, and I have pointed the telescope towards my camera so you can see the lens. It is a 50mm aperture, and if you are new to astronomy and aren't quite familiar with all of the jargon yet, aperture simply refers to the size of the lens on a telescope. And the higher the aperture is, the more light it gathers, and you'll get brighter images more quickly versus a smaller lens. The camera is in the back here, and for adjusting the up and down viewing of the telescope, the arm rotates, and for adjusting left and right, the entire unit rotates on the base. This unit does retail for about $499, which is actually a very reasonable price compared to other alternatives for either visual astronomy or astrophotography. For example, a simple beginner telescope for doing visual astronomy that's good quality will start around $300. It can easily go up to $800 or $1,000 US. Whereas to build an astrophotography rig with similar capabilities, including tripod, mount, telescope, camera, dew heater, autofocuser, filter wheel, and accessories like this solar filter, all of those things combined would cost you about $2,000 US. So by comparison, this is actually a very good value for what you get. I will now demonstrate installing the solar filter. Simply remove it from the plastic holding case. Grab it by this tab. You simply press it into the lens opening right there. It's very secure. It's not going to just fall out. It is extremely important that you never point the smart telescope directly at the sun or near the sun without the solar filter installed. Otherwise, you may permanently damage the equipment. One difference between this unboxing when it arrives fresh on your doorstep is that when you first power it on and the arm moves into position where you can see the lens, it will be covered with this orange sticker, which you'll need to peel off. The other major difference is that the USB Type-C charging cable it comes with will come in a small plastic bag. Also point out that when it arrives on your doorstep, it will have a speech mode enabled so that every time you power it on, power it off, use the app functions, it will speak very loudly, in my opinion, and tell you what it's doing. You know, powering on, powering off, go to, etc. I found that pretty annoying, and I was able to turn that off in the smartphone app. I will be doing a separate video with a full review of the Seestar S50, but to give you a taste of what it's capable of, I will include some pictures I've taken with the Seestar S50. I've been so far very impressed with it. Again, I am the Astro Geek, and thank you for watching.